Alright, listen up. We're diving into the 7 deadly sins and I'm not holding back. So, buckle up. We're talking about the heavy hitters, the sins that'll mess you up faster than a bad miracle at St. Andrews. We're gonna break down each sin, piece by piece, so you know what you're dealing with. You think you're righteous? Think you're better than those sinners? Well, let's see how you measure up after this little journey. Get ready to face the darkness within, because we're going deep. This ain't no Sunday school picnic. This is the real deal. You ready? Let's go. Lust. It's a primal urge, a burning desire that can consume you whole. It's the heat you feel in your veins when you see something you want, something you crave. It can be about anything, see? A beautiful face, a mountain of cash, that shiny new car. It's wanting something so bad, it clouds your judgment. Lust makes you do things you never thought you'd do, say things you never thought you'd say. It's a slippery slope, and once you start down that path, it's hard to turn back. So watch yourself, because lust can turn even the most righteous among us into slaves to desire. Gluttony. It ain't just about scarfing down a mountain of food, although that's definitely part of it. It's about wanting more, even when you got enough. It's that insatiable hunger that can never be satisfied, no matter how much you consume. It's the voice in your head that says one more slice, one more drink, one more dollar, even when you know you should stop. Gluttony is a bottomless pit, and it'll swallow you whole if you let it. It's the endless pursuit of excess, the need to indulge every whim and desire, no matter the cost. So be careful what you feed, because it might just be feeding you. Greed, the insatiable hunger for more money, more power, more possessions. It's the voice whispering in your ear, telling you you're not good enough, you don't have enough. It's the driving force behind corruption, the root of all evil. Greed makes you step on anyone and everyone to get to the top, even if it means leaving a trail of broken promises and shattered dreams in your wake. It's a dangerous game, and the house always wins. You might think you're in control, but greed has a way of controlling you. So ask yourself, what are you willing to sacrifice for your desires? Because greed always demands a hefty price. Sloth. It ain't just about being lazy, though that's part of it. It's about wasting your potential, letting your talents rot, your dreams gather dust. It's the apathy that settles over you like a shroud, smothering your ambition, your drive, your will to do anything meaningful with your life. Sloth whispers in your ear, telling you it's okay to stay on the couch, to scroll through your phone, to let another day slip by without accomplishing a damn thing. Don't listen. Don't let sloth win, because the only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. Chapter 5. Wrath. The fires of fury. Wrath. Uncontrolled rage, burning like a wildfire in your gut. It's the heat of 1,000 suns, scorching everything and everyone in its path. Wrath is a dangerous beast, waiting for the right moment to be unleashed. It'll make you say and do things you regret, things that can never be taken back. It's the voice that tells you to lash out, to seek revenge, to inflict pain on those who've wronged you. But wrath is a double-edged sword, and it'll cut you just as deeply as it cuts your enemies. So before you let anger consume you, ask yourself, is it worth the price? Chapter 6. Envy, the green-eyed monster. Envy, the green-eyed monster that whispers in your ear, pointing out everything you lack, everything others have that you don't. It's the voice that tells you you're not good enough, not successful enough, not happy enough. It feeds on your insecurities, magnifying them until they consume you. Envy makes you resent others for their blessings, for their good fortune, for their happiness. It's a poison that seeps into your soul, turning your heart bitter and cold. Don't let it win. Focus on your own path, your own journey, because envy will only lead you down a road of misery and regret. Chapter 7. Pride, the fall from grace. Pride, The sin of believing you're better than everyone else. It's the arrogance, the self-importance, the delusion that you're above the rules, above the consequences. Pride blinds you to your own flaws, to your own weaknesses. It makes you deaf to the advice of others, convinced that you know best, even when you're headed for disaster. It's the sin that whispers in the ears of kings and conquerors, promising them the world only to lead them to their downfall. Remember, pride comes before the fall. Stay humble, stay grounded, and never forget that you're not invincible. Outro. The 7 Deadly Sins. A warning. And there you have it, folks. The 7 deadly sins. Remember, recognizing them is the first step to overcoming them. Stay sharp, stay aware, and don't let these sins control you. We all got a little darkness inside us, but it's up to us to fight it, to choose the path of righteousness. Don't let these sins win. Remember what I told you. Stay woke, stay aware, and you just might make it out of this game alive. Peace out.